Now, can you guys hear me okay? I think that's better now, yeah. Um, I don't know which microphone it's connected to, unfortunately. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure this is on silent. Ooh. Okay, I think it's picking. It is. It's actually picking me up on 2 mics. I'm going to disconnect this one because I don't want you guys to have an echo. So, is that okay? Okay, I figured it out. It's been a minute, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, if whenever you guys jump in, just let me know that you can hear me, okay? You can just drop me a thumbs up in the chat if you don't mind. Just so I know that you can hear me. And I know it's been a minute since I've seen you guys, and I'm sorry about that. There's been a lot going on. So, anyway, I'm just going to clean this camera real quick. This is one of these weird cameras that's like built in. So it like seems like it's better than it is. Let me turn up my screen brightness actually. Sorry about the glare on my glasses. There's nothing I can if I sit like this, you won't see it. But yeah, I wanted to jump on and do a live, give you guys an update because it's been like a long time. And I'm sorry about that. I literally didn't even realize I was only looking at it the other day. And I realized how long it's actually been. So I'm really sorry about that because I did not realize it had been that long. And I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading. And I have, like, as I've said to you guys in previous lives and stuff, I do have more footage. But again, I just want to upload stuff so it's finished. But I think I've kind of I have to come to the agreement now, or come to the understanding now that I'm going to take this off because the glare on my glasses is actually annoying me. I'm going to have to come to the acceptance that the room upstairs is probably never going to be done. Or I can't wait for it to be done. But yeah, so I hope you guys can hear me okay. Let me know in the chat if you can. I'm using these because I can't find my microphone. And I feel like these are going to be better than just talking into the room. Can you tell I'm a bit flustered today? Sorry, that's slightly chaotic energy at the moment. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I gotta put this in, I can't see anything. But yeah, I want to know, how are you guys doing? And I think I have a couple of people looking there. If one of you could just like jump in chat, I'm not trying to call you out in any way. But could one of you just like jump in chat and just let me know if you can hear me okay? I'd appreciate that. Because I want to make sure you guys can hear me. But yeah, I wanted to really check in as well to see how all you guys are doing. Because it's been a minute. This probably looks very similar from before, but this actually was done as well as painted. I forgot how to do this backwards, guys. There we go. But yeah, so there's been a lot going on. I'm just going to get started and people can jump in and I can reiterate if I have to. But hello to the people who are already here. I'm so glad to have you. So basically, I think the last upload I had was sometime around, what was it, it was like early in the year last year, I think. I've done a couple of lives and stuff and like update videos since then. But for the most part, it was, I think it's a good few months. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm actually going to check it right now. My videos, here we go. I'm just checking it on my phone. Stop with the updates, guys. Not you guys, sorry. Oh my God, it's a year since I've streamed, guys. Oh wait, no, I'm in live streams. Never mind. Yeah, it's 7 months was the last update and 10 months before that. So I just want to say I'm really sorry for that, guys. I'm really sorry. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, well, hopefully now next week or the week after we'll get the update done, or we'll get the thing finished and the shelves will go up. And and all that jazz. But it didn't happen, and the room didn't get finished, and the room's still not finished. But I've bought a few extra bits for it. Yeah, because I was waiting for like the shelves to go up so that I could start bringing like the cricket and all that, all those kind of supplies upstairs, and then the pegboards were going to go up on the wall, and the rest of the cricket supplies were going to go through that. So yeah, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So and it was kind of like it'll be next week, it'll be the week after, and then it just like I stopped asking about it. Thinking that like maybe, he'd be back when there was, and by he I mean the guy who does the building work first, when he'd be back to do like other stuff and whatever, but that just didn't happen. But yeah, and then it was like, I was trying to organize other ways to get them put up, but anyway, because as I've said to you guys and I've mentioned to you before a few times, I would much rather give you guys a full completed video, the kind of way, than just upload any old rubbish, just to satisfy the fact of uploading a video. But it's still not finished. It's been way too long, and I'm sorry I waited that long. I was quite unwell last year as well, for the last couple of months actually, so that's kind of sucked. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. So yeah, so there's a couple of jobs I need to get done in that room that I also wanted to get some feedback from you guys and see if you actually want to see it. So the chest of drawers, if you guys remember, if you're new here, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. You'll see it in my previous videos. I apologize. But if you've been here before, there was chest of drawers in the wardrobe, in the old wardrobes. So that's half empty. I have to transfer the rest of that into the new big wardrobe. What else? I have to, transfer that into the big wardrobe. Then I have to either use those chest drawers for something else or move them and put maybe bookshelves there. But yeah, it's like it's annoying because it's like I knew exactly where everything was going and I knew exactly what I was doing with everything. But a huge part of that was the shelves going up, and they're not up, so now I have to kind of, reshift everything and whatever. But yeah. So I want to know, do you want me to share that with you in a video, like me actually emptying all that, folding all the stuff, putting it in, organizing that wardrobe? Because you guys also haven't seen that wardrobe either. I built that. I have other footage as well of that. I don't think I have footage of me building it. If I do, I probably won't share it because it's probably just me getting really annoyed. Suggestion though, if you're building the Pax wardrobe from IKEA and you're building the really tall one, don't do it by yourself. Okay, I learned from that one. Don't do it by yourself. Get some help because it's real high and it's real hard. It's really hard to hold up the height and the width while you're trying to stabilize it. And it does say on the box or on the instructions, use two people. Sorry, I keep looking down here. I should be looking up here. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit out of practice. But yeah, I've been trying out some other things recently as well. I've gotten really back into reading, which I'm really happy about. Both reading and listening to audiobooks. I've gotten huge into that. What else? Yeah, so the room is still not finished. I'm sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place today. I'm sorry, I'm going to try and keep on track, but yeah, so I am, the room is not done anyway. I bought a chair for actually yesterday in IKEA. A really nice chair I looked at a couple of years ago. But it was too expensive. It was outside my budget. And then when I was in IKEA yesterday, I was looking for something else in IKEA yesterday. It was about half price, so I picked it up yesterday, which was really good. Because it's on clearance now, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, so that has to be built and put up in the room because I've had no office desk in my room for like a year. Because the chair in the actual office broke. So I donated that one to my dad because he's like obviously out there more than I use the desk upstairs. But anyway, yeah, just stuff got a bit crazy. Stuff got a bit chaotic. Sorry, I'm going to see if I can adjust this just for the glare. So this, guys, I'm sorry about the green. It's just I have an anti-glare coating on my glasses, which is what's causing that. I'm sure most of you know, but just in case you're wondering. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, so the curtain rails went up in my room, and then the curtain rails pulled themselves out of the plaster, which was really fun. So that went on for a couple of weeks. That had to be fixed. Um, yeah, and we also discovered in the construction of my room that my floor is not flat. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but basically my floor should be like, this. And that's not that. It's very hard to straighten things. Basically, my floor sits like this. I'm being dramatic with the angle, but ever so slightly, it's like that. Which is also one of the reasons why I had to adjust where the furniture and stuff was going to go in the room. Because when we put the wardrobe in originally, it was tilting slightly forward because obviously it has to be anchored to the wall, and they clocked that when when they were putting it up, that it was tilt. Because I was like, did I build this wrong? Because this is not lining up. And then they moved it and the doors went out of whack. And anyway, it's all fixed now. But because of that, I had to adjust where I put some of the furniture, because I obviously don't want a desk where stuff is rolling off the side of it every time I put something down, because that'd be super annoying. But yeah. But like, that's done. The carpet's in. And as I said at the time when the building was getting done, I asked for no shoes in my room, which was unfortunately blatantly ignored. And I have a cream carpet, and the carpet needs to be shampooed because it's filthy. It's awful. So no, that was probably not one of my best laid plans. And then my lovely new curtain rail, as I said, came out of the wall. It was re-anchored. So my dad since fixed it and re-anchored it. But that was super frustrating. The old curtains are on it because it's really hard to get curtains that size for the window, because I don't know if you guys remember, but there's a bay window there. So it's not exactly standard curtain sizes, which was annoying. And it's just there was just like a lot of those little kind of, things, like if it happened on its own, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But because so many of them happened, it got really frustrating. So anyway, I had like artwork and stuff to put on the wall, and I won this like framed poster I got as a gift. And of course, that fell off the chest of drawers and the frame broke. It's just a poster. So I have to get that reframed. But yeah, it was just kind of stuff like that. Silly little things. And then it was like, the footage wasn't complete, so I kind of put that back for a week and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into it a huge amount. You guys get it. You're not stupid. It was basically me waiting for too long on, oh yeah, no, it'll be next week. Oh no, it'll be next week. And next week never came. Or should I say the work never came. Next week it came. The work didn't get done. But yeah, so I've been working on that. I've been working on a lot of personal stuff as well. As I said, I've been really getting back into reading. I got back into therapy as well, which was really, really good. Very different experience with a new therapist. Like, really good. My new therapist is fantastic. But yeah, that's been a whole experience doing all that kind of stuff. Because I'm also dealing with very kind of specific stuff now, and I'm kind of gone to a more specialized therapist, which is really good. But that's been an adjustment. I was out of that for like, as I always say on the channel, I'm honest with you guys, I was out of therapy for like probably the guts 6 months. Was it 6 months, 5 or 6 months or something? I can't remember. I was on a waiting list for the counselling. But the 6 months I was out of it were not great at all. I did not do well at all. And as I've always told you guys, I'll be honest, and I know in the past I would have made videos and like update videos and blah, blah, blah. But I basically got overconfident as to where I was in my healing process. Not just got on the Christmas before, when I finished up with my previous therapist and I stopped taking the medication I was on, because I was like, I feel good. I don't need it anymore. And I'm finishing therapy, so I don't need it anymore. But yeah, I was wrong. I was quite wrong. And it took me quite a few months to, kind of acknowledge that. Because I was like, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'll rally. It's cool. I'm a rally. So probably could have saved myself a lot of hassle if I hadn't rallied. But then I got in touch with the organisation I'm doing the therapy with. And then they have a huge waiting list. But it also took me like a good couple of weeks to contact them as well, because I was like a bit scared about that as well. But yeah, so that was kind of a tough, good few months. And then I kind of got sick then around, later in the year, and I kept picking up like colds and flus, and Signs of chest infections and all that kind of stuff. You can probably hear me now. I have another one. I just got over it. Whatever the really bad winter dose was this year, I had that like a couple of weeks ago, and I just got over it. And then I was around someone who's sick, and then I picked this up. So sorry about the sniffiness. But yeah, I'm really wanting to get back at it this year, get back on the channel. I know it's been a couple of months since we've had an upload, and I want to say seriously, I am sorry, but that was never my intention to be gone as long as I was. But yeah, what I've pretty much done is I've done the kind of smart thing, and I've decided I'm giving up on the idea of the room being finished and that being what I have to upload, because we don't know how long that's going to take, and it may be months, it may be years, it may be weeks, I don't know. But I can't keep my channel on hold because of that. That's just silly. But yeah, and was there probably a bit of an excuse? Yeah, it was. I'm not going to lie to you guys, as you know, as I've said. I try and be as honest with you guys as I can be. But yeah, I got a new coffee machine as well. So I got the Ninja Cafe Lux Pro. So if you guys want more info on that or review or anything, let me know. What else was I going to say to you guys? Yeah, I've loads planned for this year. Loads planned. I'm going to be doing a video where I mentioned this a few minutes ago in the live. I'm going to mention it again. So sorry if you come in and I'm repeating myself. I apologize. But basically, the chest of drawers are like half full. So I need to transfer everything in that into the new wardrobe, because the new wardrobe is half empty. So, also the drawers are a lot bigger. But yeah, so that's going to probably be a video of me doing that at some stage. If you guys are like, I don't want to see that, that's boring, well, let me know. I won't make it. I can just do it myself. But if you guys want to see that, I can absolutely do it. What was I going to say? Yeah, so that I want to get some reorganization. I have all my books, guys. I've really gotten back into reading, really back into books. I've bought so many books in the last few months. Do you remember we did that big clear out? And I got rid of those hundreds of books. Do you remember that? Well, I haven't replaced them all, but I've gotten quite a few. No, I got I have maybe they're inside. I got a couple for Christmas. I haven't read them yet, but I have got a couple for Christmas. I also bought myself a lot of them for Christmas. And also a series I was reading, the second book came out. And I bought a couple of editions, which is a bit ridiculous. I literally have I think I have 5 copies of the same book. So I've stopped, okay? I've cut myself off. I don't need you to cut me. I was going to say, cut me off. I've already done it myself. But yeah, I've gotten huge back into reading. I even set up a little book talk thing so I can talk about a little bit of reading. So that was fun. But hugely back into reading. But I need somewhere to put the books, because obviously we got rid of all of the shelves in my room. But I'm going to have to get bookshelves now. So I'm thinking of putting them where the chest of drawers are. But then where does the chest of drawers go? Do I just get rid of it? Do I sell it? Do I put it into one of the other rooms as additional storage? So it's all that kind of stuff I want to figure out. But in order to do all that, I have to empty it first. So the first drawer is currently full of absolute rubbish. It's not okay. It's not absolute rubbish. I'm being dramatic. It's full of stuff I didn't know what to do with. So, the baskets I have with all my cosmetics and all that kind of stuff in my bedroom, in the wardrobe, in the big wardrobe. So they've been emptied for the most part. I think bar one of them. 3 of them have been emptied because I got a drawer unit in the bathroom. I know I was speaking to you guys about that I wanted to get drawers for underneath the sink, and I got them, and they're really deep and they're lovely, and I got a new sink and everything. It was a whole thing. We tried to put, my dad wanted to keep the old sink on it. We tried to put the old sink. It wouldn't fit, as I didn't think it would fit, but we tried it anyway. So we got then a new sink, and I have my lovely big drawers underneath it, and I was actually able to transfer all those baskets into there, which was huge because they were taking up a whole 1, 2. If you guys remember the grid shelves, those baskets were taking up 2 or 3 or 4 of them. So now the majority of stuff is in the bathroom in the drawers. And honestly, I could fit more in, if I needed to. But yeah, so that's in there, which is really good. I'm getting better at throwing things out. I'm getting better at using up the stuff. Because you guys know, I made a lot of stuff for I prepared a lot of it for like donation stuff. And unfortunately, what happened was a lot of that stuff got put, it got put in the dining room. Where if you've been here before, you know that's where things are going to die. So I have to go through that box again of all those donations and make sure, excuse me, make sure that none of that stuff's gone off. But yeah. And then, of course, as usual, I got gift sets for Christmas, you know, like the ones with the body lotion and shower gel and all that kind of jazz. But yeah. So, and as much I appreciate that from all the people who gave it to me, they're so generous. But they definitely don't watch my channel because they know I have a lot of stuff to get through. But yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah. So we've done all that. So that's created a huge amount of space, moving all that stuff into the bathroom. And then the new wardrobe is huge. So we did decide on the shelf, the rail, and then it has 3 drawers and then the mesh drawer at the bottom. The mesh drawer is for my shoes. So that's been working great. The first drawer has all like underwear, pajamas, socks, all that kind of jazz in it. The second drawer has like a bit of pajama overflow and t-shirts. The main reason there's overflow is just because it's messy and it needs to be folded properly and tidied up and all that kind of jazz. All of like my tracksuits, you know, like my sweatsuit kind of things, like hoodies and stuff, jackets, jumpsuits, they're all hanging up and there's room left on that as well. I'm really happy with the wardrobe. It really worked out really well. And I picked the right one. I'm also glad I put on the left, not the right, and that was the right call as well. But yeah, so the wardrobe in the box room is still full. So all the stuff out of my room is still in that. Not all of it, obviously, I've transferred stuff back, but sorry, excuse me, a lot of stuff. And then I have the big drawer at the bottom of the bed, which there's nothing in, it's empty. So I need to kind of find a home for that. Now I have a throw over for the bed in one of the drawers, so I'm probably going to put that in there. Or use that drawer for like cushions, pillows, that kind of thing, because I think that's a good use of those kind of drawers. But yeah, we should do that, and then we should move everything. The biggest thing is two of the big, huge shelves in the wardrobe in the box room are full of books, like loads of them. Like I know I literally got rid of hundreds of books, like hundreds upon hundreds. You guys all saw that. I sold a good few, and then it was becoming so difficult to sell them. There was like so few places that would take them, or they were like, oh, we can take 30 at a time or 50 at a time. So it just became, and you have to make an appointment, and it was going on forever. So I ended up donating, I think about, I don't know, probably 300 or 400 books, I'd say. Maybe 200, I don't know, but a lot. I've donated the majority of them anyway. I'd say 3/4 of them were donated. Terry! Hi, my darling. How are you, my love? Oh my God, I missed you. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. I missed you, girl. You messaged me the other day. I wasn't ignoring you. I just haven't had time to look at it yet. I got a notification being like, Terry messaged you. I was like, I've got a ring over, I swear. Oh my God, I'm so happy you're here. That's amazing. Oh, you got a little crown. I love that you have a little crown. That's very you. Do you know, okay, waiting for a massive snowstorm on Sunday? Ooh. Oh no. No, not a snowstorm. Why? We don't mess with the white stuff. No. Mm-mm. We get 2 inches. I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. We get like 1 inch or 2 of snow in Ireland. The entire country shuts down. I don't even, like, do we own a snow plow? I think the country might own 1 or 2. We don't be dealing with the snow. We don't deal with it. Doing okay. How's everything? The whole lower us is getting rain, snow. Lower US. Oh my, Terry, the lights are on, my love, but there's nobody home. The whole lower US is getting rain, snow. Going to the lower US. I would have thought the upper US, like, you know, New York, Minnesota, Maine, Boston. Boston's on state, it's a city, Massachusetts, Maryland, etc. I'm trying to think of the name of states, and I'm really running out. Wisconsin, Chicago, etc. Washington. I'm working on audits. See, start helping you, Dad. We're all good, thank you. It's hot season again, girl. It's on. It's seen it again. Oh my God, I'm actually so happy to talk to you. I miss you so much, girl. I can't even tell you. Don't even worry about the start. I was talking utter nonsense. I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version right now. Should have uploaded, didn't. My bad. Room still not finished. Have loads to do, basically. Yeah, no, they're all good. Supervisor is in somewhere inside. My dad's gone out to something or another. But yeah, supervisor's thriving as he always does. But yeah, I'm so happy to see you. I missed you. Fill me in. What's going on with you? Tell me about everything. I want to know everything. But yeah, so I was just saying there when you popped in. Hopefully, my boss shows up late. I hope so. I hope so, and everyone stays away from you. I'm so happy to see you. Yay. Sorry. So when you popped in there, what I was talking about is stuff we're going to be doing. The box room still has loads of my stuff in it, and it needs to be moved. But I don't have anywhere to put it right now because the wardrobe is half empty because the chest of drawers have loads of stuff in it. Let me explain the workflow to you. The stuff in the chest of drawers is meant to go into the new wardrobe. Then the stuff from the box room was supposed to go into the chest of drawers or somewhere else or on the shelves. That never happened. I still don't have shelves. It's been a whole thing. So because of the first thing didn't happen, everything else dominoed. So nothing, like we're just in a standstill. So I was just saying, do you guys want to see videos with that kind of stuff? Or should I just do it myself and show it to you when it's done? Just trying to keep going, still kind of struggling with the loss of my brother, but keep. Of course, my love, absolutely. That was so challenging for you, of course. Of course. We want to see any video. Touche. No, that's fair. And I did say I am sorry for there has been no uploads. It was like, oh, I want everything to be finished. I don't want to put up a half cooked video. And then it was like, I'll wait till next week. And then it was just like, now that's just an excuse and it's getting ridiculous. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Then I talked roughly about, remember I finished up counselling there like ages ago, like a year ago. It took me a long time to start the new counsellor because I came off all the medication. And obviously I finished therapy. That was a really bad idea. I should not have done that. Because my anxiety got completely out of control. Like it got completely out of control. And then it took me a long time to be like, okay, girl, you're not doing okay. And then to sign up for the new therapy people. And then I signed up with them. They had a waiting list. So I had to wait a good few months to get off the waiting list. But I'm off it. So that's great. And I have a new therapist and she's fantastic. And I got on really well with her. But yeah, and she's really nice. But like she also is like, you know, if I'm like, oh, none of it's my fault, blah, 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 blah. She's like, let's have a look at this. She's like so nice. She's all about compassion, self-compassion, self-love, you know, having grace for yourself, figuring out why, where to start, how to start, what's the trauma or the wound or whatever. It's really, really good. She's really nice. I need to go back to therapy, girl. Girl, I'm already there. I am there, and I'm having a great time. Okay, that's all. I'm not having a great time. Okay, therapy's not a great time. Sometimes it is, but a lot of the times it isn't. But I'm doing it. I'm doing the damn thing, as I say. But yeah, I'm back. So that's kind of even just been back with her. I'm only back with her since just before Christmas. But that's been even helpful just to get that kind of stability back. You know, the kind of that like that schedule, because I don't really have a schedule of stuff. That was a huge part of the problem as well. Like when I started taking the she's there. yes, I am. But just kind of getting back into that, because when I stopped making my videos then I took a break from my videos, it was like I had no schedule at all. Which was annoying. And then I completely just fell out of it. And yeah, it's like when you skip it once, it's easier to skip the next time, you know, that way. But also it's harder to get back into it. Oh, do me a favor, Terry, my love. You can hear me okay, right? I'm on these because I can't find my microphone. Can you hear me okay? Or am I like muffled and sounding like I'm in a tunnel? Let me know. I can hear you. Awesome sauce. Well, I'm assuming so since you're talking back, but I was just like, is it clear? I'm on the Horizon grind, guys. I love Horizon. So good. That was another thing as well. So about 2 years ago, 2 years back, maybe longer. If you've been here that long, you'll know what I'm talking about, or you might remember where are all the peeps. Girl, I'm happy that you were here, and I'm happy that everyone that's here is here. I've been gone for a minute, and I don't expect anyone to be here, and I'm so glad that you are here. I really, really am. And everyone that's here is here. I'm so grateful to all of you. But a couple of years ago, two or so years ago, I set up. I went and got all the equipment to do game streaming. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Spend a bloody fortune. I still haven't set that up. It's still not up and going. So that was another thing I had to deal with as well. I have a lot of equipment from that, and I had to find space for that in the moving. This is relevant for it. Sounds like that was random. All that stuff is in my room. I had to be set up on the desk. Now I have a new desk. I have like a proper desk now. I bought a gaming chair yesterday. So it's like a proper office chair, because my other one, as I mentioned earlier, is gone down to the office, the actual office, because one of them broke. The chair in there broke. But yeah, we're trying to get back on track. So I bought that yesterday. I've gone through all my game equipment. I've gotten that set up. I've got some of it set up, not all of it, but most of it set up. It needs to be plugged in and connected and everything. Oh my God, so happy you're back. My first time commenting on one of your videos, I want to let you know that, oh my God, thank you so much. Casa G2R. I have no idea what your real name is. What do you want me to call you? Do you want me to call you Casa? Am I saying that right? I am so glad to have you. You comment whenever you feel like it. I don't feel like you have to, but I'm so glad that you did. Are all the renos done? Girl, right? Let me tell you. The best way I can explain it is the renos are done as much as they're going to be done. So I still don't have shelves, which was one of the biggest delays in my videos and everything else. It delayed everything. But yes, the builder is gone. He's been gone for a long time. He's been gone for months now. There was other stuff we were going to get done outside, gutters and all that kind of jazz. I have no idea when that's, or if that's going to happen anymore. But the rooms in here are done. We basically stopped my room, the renovations in my room, like putting the shelves up and all that, finishing the furniture, curtains, all that kind of stuff, because my brother was coming home for Christmas. So they moved on to his room to get that done before he came back. So that got done. And then all the painting started being done. So the whole house has been painted, which is great. It's pretty much white everywhere, which I love. I'm sorry. Yeah, my hair is... My hair hasn't been done since, like you can see, for anyone who's wondering, these are my roots. These are my roots. If my hairdresser saw this, she'd be like, don't show people that. And definitely don't tell them I did. I was to go back to her in the summer. Was it the summer I was there? I don't even know if it was the summer, because I'm going to be honest, it's been a long time. But my colour's all grown out. This all here is my own hair. I'm going grey now. Mint. Okay, I'm going to show this. This was, Terry, you were held for review. YouTube is so sensitive. I forgot about that. Some of the stuff, keep the grey. Girl, there's a part of me that's like, just do it. But then the other part of me is like, because like my actual colour is here. The camera's not even picking it up well, to be honest. The camera is like watering it down or lightening it down. My hair is so dark. My actual hair is so dark. Whatever works for you. My name's Clarissa. I love that, Clarissa. I love that little flower emoji as well. Thank you. Well, lovely to meet you, Clarissa. I'm Eleanor. I don't know if I've said that before. I have. I've said my name on videos before, Eleanor. I don't say it very often. I don't know why I don't say it. It's not like some secret or something. You can call me Eleanor, Ellie, whatever you like. I don't really mind. But yeah. You were asking Renos. Yeah, and then I got stretched by my hair. Anyway. I'm like a freaking, I'm like a moth with a candle in a room full of candles. Or a magpie and something sparkly. But yeah, no, so the Renos are, I'll put you there, the Renos are done as much as they're going to be done. The whole house is painted. Excuse me. My room needs shelves. It doesn't have shelves. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and go buy some bookshelves. I was in IKEA yesterday. They seem to have relaunched the Billy bookcase. Or they've changed it. Or maybe I just remember it wrong. But I know a couple of years ago I was looking at the Billy bookcase and I didn't buy it because honestly I didn't think it looked very sturdy. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think it looked very sturdy. But when I was looking at it yesterday, I think they've made like the side panel stronger. But anyway, I have a lot of books. I've been getting back into reading. Oh my God, you cracked me up on this. Girl, I crack myself up. Someone has to. I missed you too, my love. But yeah, so I'm going to get a couple of bitty bookcases. And the only problem is, right, now, if you're a standard heighted person, you're probably not going to understand where I'm coming from here. But in my opinion, the bitty bookcases are not tall enough. The top shelf comes up to about here on me. And I'm perfectly happy to for it to go all the way up. Because my wardrobe is 235, if I remember this correctly, 235 centimeters, which is 2.35 meters, which is, I want to say, about 9 feet. 8 feet? 9 feet. If you're in Imperial. I don't, Google it. I'm not, hold on. Hold on, my thing was in water mode. I apologize. What is 235 centimeters in feet and inches? Well, that was very unhelpful. She told me nothing. She told me absolutely nothing. That was very unhelpful. But yeah, and I was kind of hoping that because they make the wardrobe that height, that maybe they'd make a bookshelf that height. But I have not yet found said bookshelf. 7.71 feet. I was miles off. 7 feet, 8.5 inches to be precise. That's how big the wardrobe is anyway. But anyway, that's the kind of height I'd like for my bookshelf. But yeah, I don't know if I can make them higher or if it's a custom one or whatever. I need to do more research. I was just in IKEA parting around yesterday. I need to get an umbrella for the garden. Because I like sitting out in the garden. But you may not know this about Ireland, but it rains a lot here. So I like to get the outdoor umbrellas, and then what I do is I have my waterproofing spray. The one I have is for my Skechers. It's made by Skechers. It's very good, actually. It's very good at waterproofing. I spray my umbrella or parasol, whichever you prefer, with let that waterproof, and then I can sit out in the garden all year round. It's great. Freaking love it. But yeah, so anyway, I need to get a bookshelf so I can put all the books on it. I bought loads of books over Christmas because I really got back into reading this year. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks. I was introduced by a friend of mine, my friend Snow. I'm going to say Snow because I don't know if she has a real name online and I don't want to dox her. So I'm going to call her Snow. She's a streamer. She's a Twitch streamer. I got a recommendation from her. I became friends with her in the last year. Billy Book has an extension piece. Do they? Do they? Yes, Clarissa, for the win. Girl, for the win. I'm going to look that up. We'll keep you. Clarissa will keep you. I'm actually going to take a picture. That's what I remember. There we go. My very professional on my phone on the stream. The only books I buy now are my herbs. I love that. Terry, tell me, how is the canning? How is the jarring? How is the preserving? Tell me everything. I was watching a video the other day with canning in it, and I was like, how's Terry doing? I wonder how Terry's doing. I don't know. Do you watch that girl, Ager Homestead? She was doing I don't know when the video's from, but it was the other day. I was watching a video about her making marinara from 160 pounds of tomatoes. Mad stuff. Anyway, the last things I watched, Decluttering Your Dad's Office and you doing the attic. Hope you stay around. Hey, Aaron, how are you, my love? Oh my God, my dad's office. That was a while ago. Girl, I don't even think I made that many videos after that, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I did. The attic was a long time ago. That was a great series. I really enjoyed doing it. I haven't canned much lately. I still have so much left. Making lotion, salve, and tinctures. I love that for you, girl. I love that for you. That's so good. Erin, I'm so glad to have you here as well. How are you doing? You pop in and you watch whatever you like. And I hope you stay around. I'm going to. I'm saying it now. I'm going to. Because if I say it to myself, I probably won't do it. But if I say it to you guys, then you're going to hold me accountable. My therapist would not agree with this method. She'd be like, you have to hold yourself accountable. It's a rabbit hole for sure, but I have many people that use it. I love that, Terry. That's so good. I love that for you. Absolutely love that for you. Anyway, what was I talking about? I'm going off topic again. Sorry, guys. Billy bookcases have extended. I need to look into that. First. That's such a good call. Oh yes, books, reading. My friend got me back into reading audio books. She also got me back into this company called Graphic Audio, who do this videos, not sponsored. I'm just talking about it because I love it. Just want to clarify that. Graphic audio do things called dramatized adaptations. So basically, for the audiobook, they have a full cast of actors for like all of the characters in the book, and they have like sound effects, they have music. So it's a bit like a radio play. If you've heard a radio play, they call it a movie in your mind. That's like their tagline thing or whatever. But it's brilliant. They're so good. Like they're actually incredible. Because I read a lot of fantasy. I've been reading fantasy for years. But I've gotten big into the romance. So good, by the way, guys. So good. But yeah, I've really got back into reading. But because of that, I've gotten back into loads of books. And the series I forgot about for years, or the series I've just started. But yeah, because I'm buying the books, and huge thing now at the moment with the new books coming out is that they're in hardback with the sprayed edges, and they're really pretty, and I want all of them. And I need to win the Euro Million so that I can buy all of them. And then buy a house that's just full of rooms, full of bookshelves that I can put my books on with all of the sprayed edges after I win the lotto. Because also, house prices in Ireland, but let's not go down that road. But yeah, no, I've gotten really into books. I really miss just having books, reading books, collecting them. Hey, lovely to see you after a long time. Hey, girl, how are you? How are you, my love? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Have you told me your name before, Sol? I don't think you have. You don't have to. There's absolutely no pressure if you don't want to share it. And if you haven't, you tell it to me now, and then I remember when you say it, I'm going to be embarrassed. But that is my problem, not yours. I'm so glad to see you. It has been a minute. It has been a long time, and I'm sorry about that. I really am sorry about that, guys. It was one of those things. It's like, it hasn't been that long, has it? And then I like looked at my list of videos, and it was like last upload 7 months ago. Sorry, what? Sorry, excuse me? How long? But yeah, so anyway, that's what I was saying. Bookshelf. I need to get bookshelves. I didn't pick any up in IKEA yesterday. Partially also because I wasn't in my own car, so my friend's car. But I got a new desk and I got a new parasol. Or not a new desk, I got a new chair yesterday and a parasol. So I'm happy about that. I needed a parasol. My parasol fell to literal pieces there the other day. So actually that reminds me, I have to waterproof that parasol before I bring it outside. Time goes so quick, my grandson is set. Terry, no, he isn't. Terry, he's not. Stop it now. He's like 3, okay? Stop it immediately. That's like one of my cousin's kids. I was at my cousin's birthday there recently. I'm one of like the next gen. I think he's the oldest of like the next generation. I was like, yeah, I'm 16. I was like, what? No, you're not. Stop it. Where is all of this time going? I want it back. Yep, November. Oh my goodness, he's 7. What is happening? How are you doing? Salt and pepper. 9, 3, 8, 9. How are you doing, my love? Let me know. Let me know, please. I like you. First grade? That's wild. That is wild. I can't even. Like, I can't with these kids. These kids are like 6 in my head, and they're all like, oh yeah, I'm 14 now. You're like, I'll try to IG you some pics. Oh, do for sure. I'd love to do that. For sure. And you can fill me in on all the goss. But yeah, sorry, I'm all like, but yeah, I need to get bookshelves. So, actually, I was going to say you guys know. You guys don't know. In my room, because you've never seen it. I forget these things because I'm looking at it the last 6 months. In my room, there's a chimney breast. So, you know, the living room, sitting room chimney, that comes up. So I have in my room, there's like 2 like cutouts. So the bookshelves were going to go against the chimney breast. But the whole point of taking the wardrobes was to give me more floor space. So I don't want to go too deep, but I also want to have enough storage for the books because I have all the books that were already in the wardrobe, and then I have all the new books I've bought. Now, I don't know if you guys know this about fantasy, romantasy, all that kind of stuff. A lot of the books, right, they're very long. They're very big. So like one of the series I've read this year that was massive, really enjoyed it, by the way, highly recommend. It was Crescent City. So I think each of the books are probably, I'm going to say 700 to 900 pages each. There's 3 of them so far. So like, they're like this size just for the 3 of them. And then I've been on the Sarah J. Maas grind, okay? I've been on it. I've read all of Akatar. I've read all of Crescent City. I am 70% of the way through Throne of Glass. I'm about to the tandem read of for Throne of Glass. I'm excited about that. I'm also reading about 10 other books. I'm reading Zodiac Academy. Or reading Spoils of Zodiac. I'm reading so many things at the same time. As soon as I get back in the book and I'm like, your name sounds familiar, but I don't know who you are. I don't know what the context of your character is. But yeah, I've been huge into reading, which has also been a bit of a distraction because I'm like, I should go edit. And then I'm like, just going to finish this chapter real quick. 3 hours later. Anyway, sorry, rambling again. I can't hold a real book anymore. Oh, of course, my love. And how are you doing with all that? How is the Parkinson's treating you? There, and also, do you know, girl, if you get a Kindle, if you don't have one, I would highly recommend. Obviously, it's your budget. Get a Kindle. Even like I have the Kindle Paperwhite something or another. Something. I got it on Black Friday. I think was it Black Friday? It was on some special offer, and I got it for. I got people were like, "What do you have for your birthday?" And I was like, "I want to get a Kindle," and people just like donate it towards me get a Kindle. Kicking my butt, let me all live. Well, my love, I hope it gets better for you because you're a wonderful person and you deserve a break. You really do. You've been through so much, especially in the last year or two. Okay. So big love from me to you. Send it all the love, girl. But yeah, you should I would recommend, because you like reading, get yourself a Kindle. Like seriously, it's really good. I love my Kindle. I'm actually obsessed with it. And I was like, when I got it, I was like, because I like a real book. But like I love my Kindle. It's the best. And like I still buy physical copies of books in the bookshop, like because I love having a physical copy of a book. But like if I'm going somewhere or if I'm going on like a journey and I want to like bring a few books or holidays and stuff like that. Not that I go on holidays, but if I were to go on holidays, they're great and you can have literally thousands of books on them. Because books are actually the files that they use for books for ebooks are really small. You can nearly fit so many books on a Kindle. And they charge like really fast and they last for like days and days. No, getting better, but trying to focus on myself and my health this year. I love my Kindle. Yes, you have a Kindle, thank God. I know. That was a bad choice of words on my part. I mean, like that. It's as good as it can be. As good as it can be. So I mean, Bob has more games on it than I do. That's always the way, isn't it? That's so funny. I love that. Oh no, I absolutely love. I love my Kindle so much. It's the best. But yes, sorry. Bookshelves. I need to get bookshelves. I should put all my books on. I have all. See, things about I love a hardback. I love hardback books. Like I don't dislike paperback books. Even I just prefer hardback. I'm lucky that I've been able to get really good deals on hardbacks of a lot of the books that I wanted to read. I always take over the chat. Terry, do not dare apologise. Excuse you. I do not accept your apology. I hand it back to you because it is not needed. Thank you very much. You're not taking over the chat. We are chatting amongst ourselves. We're all chatting. Would you give up that nonsense? Please and thank you. I'm just trying to remember where I am as well because I am like a scatterbrain at the moment. But yeah, bookshelves, need them. I've said that like now 9 times in case anyone didn't realise I was talking about bookshelves. I'm talking about bookshelves. But yeah. No, it's mad. Like, it's just... Also, I want to catch up with all you guys, which is why I'm here today. Squirrel. Squirrel. I said, nice. But yeah. No, it's just like there's so much been going on. It's like, it's even like I could sit here and fill you guys in on everything that's been going on, but like it's nothing really that hasn't happened before, the kind of way. There's no like major life changes that have happened as such that I can think of really. There really isn't. The crux of the matter was like why I've been missing for as long as I have. It's just my anxiety got really, really bad. And I just tried to like be like, it's fine, everything's fine, which, as we learned from previous times, doesn't work at all. And it's like all things, once you, like, when you fall out of the habit of doing something, like I fell out of uploading and all that kind of thing, and doing my videos, I kind of lost that as well, that outlet. And I also kind of lost that weekly chat video to go back into it. Exactly. But that was a huge part of it as well, Terry, losing that, because I loved talking to you guys and catching up with you and like being more social and stuff. And that's the thing I did. I'll be fully honest, guys. And you can even ask my friends this as well. I became very socially isolated as well in the last year. So I'm just like, my anxiety got really bad. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. You've been reading more. I'm a fantasy sci-fi reader myself. Been reading this about my mental health. That's been brutal. Yeah. It's tough, my love. And also, as I've said before, Clarissa, you can chat to us anytime. We're all here in this chat. If you want to drop me a message on Instagram or anything like that, I'm over on Instagram, same username. If you want to chat, you let me know. If I can help, I will. Even like if all I can do is listen, I can do that. That's absolutely fine. And even we can chat about romance and sci-fi. But no, mental health is tough, and it's very tough. And the world is like pretty crazy at the moment. And I think it's like, I think as well, we need to keep, and I know I'm going to, as much as I can, at my little corner of the internet here, I'm going to always have a channel open here for people who want to talk about mental health and all that kind of stuff. What I actually want to do is there's a website, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it has a list of all the resources for people, but you can like put in your own country. Because I know a lot of those resources you get in like movies and stuff, they're for America. So if you're not in America, tough, essentially. But I'd love to get one of those and put it up. Because mental health affects everybody, like literally everybody. And I think we're kind of, in some areas, we're not talking about it anymore. And I think we need to. I think it's really important that we do. Lifestyle everywhere. That's true. That's very true, Terry. No, but seriously, Carissa, you can drop me a message on Instagram or whatever. I'm on TikTok as well. Where else? I'm on Facebook. That's easier, Facebook Messenger. My book stuff as well. I'm on Ellie Between the Pages on Instagram and TikTok. I've done like 3 posts, guys. Like there's nothing major going on there. I did as well because I was very lucky. I got chosen for an ARC, which is an advanced reading copy of a book called Elemental Awakening, which is out in February. I got to read that back in, November, December. Brilliant book. Highly recommend. If you like romance, read it. And Bobby, the author, is such a lovely person. She's really, really nice. But yeah, it was even like stuff like that, like trying to, dip my toe back in the water with social media. Because social media is hard. Like it's hard to do. Within the content. And I'm not here like, oh, woe is me. I'm not trying to be like that at all. What I'm saying is like in the context of, having to be on Instagram and TikTok and all the things all the time, when your mental health is bad, can make things really, really difficult as well, because it's just like a lot of people obviously on social media portray their lives a certain way. And a lot of the time it's not reality, but it's how they want to portray their lives, and that's fine. But it's hard as well when you're someone who struggles with comparison and stuff like that, and I am one of those people. So it's like, it's hard when you're seeing that, and like everyone's life is so wonderful and so perfect and blah. And we all know like that everyone has struggles, everyone's going through stuff, but it can be hard when that's coming at you all the time and you're really struggling with something. But yeah, no, but seriously, Chris, I mean that. Drop me a message on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or whatever. I'm going to set up a Facebook group. I know I've been saying it for ages, on Discord. I haven't done it, but I'm going to do it. What I'll do is I think the easiest way to do it is I will link the Facebook group to the Facebook page. It's probably the easiest thing for me to do. I'll have like a group on there. And then the reason I suggested Discord as well is just because a lot more people are moving off Facebook to like Instagram, TikTok, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Even though we also have a new communities tab on YouTube. I know by new it's been out for ages, but I know it's there. I don't fully know it's in it yet. I haven't done enough research. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I have and then talk absolute nonsense about it because I don't know. So I'm going to do a little bit of research into that, but feel free, again, to use that. Anybody who wants to chat or talk, jump on there as well. Because I always said that I want this, like, as much for doing the decluttering and the organization and all that kind of content. I also talk about my mental health here quite a bit. And, I know what it's like when you don't feel like you can talk to anybody, or you can't talk to anybody because you don't feel safe, or you're worried what they'll think, or you're worried how they'll react, or you're worried how they'll treat you afterwards, or insert whatever reason that you're not talking about it. You just don't want to, you're not ready, blah, 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 blah. Because I know what that's like, and it's tough, and I don't want people to feel alone and isolated like that, because I have been there and it's horrible. It doesn't feel good, and you think that I'm not saying you do, but you can think that if you just ignore it, it'll go away, or if you just XYZ by yourself, it'll get better. It won't, guys. Like, maybe it will eventually, but if you are going through something, talk about it. Talk about it with a stranger. Talk about it with a friend. Talk about it with a family member. Call a therapist. A lot of organizations who do therapy and charities who provide mental health services have phone services that are 24/7. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be like using their full-time services, but you can ring and just talk to somebody. And I think it's really important. It's hard to keep the outside happy face and inside you feel broken. Exactly, Terry. Exactly. You have hit the nail on the head, Terry. You've hit the nail on the head. And it's rather lovely words. There's definitely one on YouTube that I genuinely think I'm worried for. I said, you're doing okay and get better between videos. You're so sweet, Terry. Thank you so much. You do not need to worry about me, but I appreciate that you do. You're so sweet. I am getting better. I have a lot of stuff to deal with. I have a lot of stuff to get through. I'm with a more specialist therapist. I don't know. There's part of me that wants to talk about what that is, but then there's another part of me that doesn't. On here. Because in one way, I think it'll be really helpful to be honest about it. But in another way, I know that there's a risk that then what will happen is I will get completely... I don't know how the algorithm feels about talking about what I would talk about. And if it's going to bury my channel, which it might. You still help others keep what's inside sometimes when you're crying and screaming, wondering WTF. Exactly, Terry. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. And I'm bad for that as well. I'm bad for that as well. People, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. And I think I did it for a long time. And it's like a huge part of it as well is unlearning the habits you've learned, Well, first of all, identifying the habits when they're actually happening. But then, you got to face them head on. That's hard. Like, that's really hard. What you call her. But yeah, it's a process. But we're getting through it. So go out to our camp and scream into the trees with my brother. Terry, this might sound weird reaction to that, but I actually love that. I love that for you. You keep doing that. If that helps you, makes you feel better, you do that. There's times I want to do that, to go out somewhere and they're just screaming into the abyss. I don't. I probably should, but I don't. We put our big girl. Girl, you got a flag for a view like a mad thing today. I'm letting that through. I don't care. I do care, obviously. I don't think there's anything bad in what you just said there. I know that the YouTube algorithm can be quite sensitive with chat. I forgot I had toaster. Excuse me for chewing. What was I going to say? But yeah, no, it's true. And I think I always want to, sorry for the flags just being, girl, you do you. If I spoke on YouTube the way I spoke in real life off streaming, no, I wouldn't be that on YouTube. I'm Irish, right? As you all know. Irish people swear a lot. It's not offensive. It's not like, well, we don't consider it offensive. We don't consider it rude. It's just how we talk. Whereas YouTube obviously is an American company. And I know that a lot of people, not everybody included in this, obviously, but a lot of people in America would be more sensitive to swearing than we would be. So we have to be careful because the way I speak in real life, just think of a sailor. Okay? I think putting yourself out there in public ways, YouTube may do more damage than good to oneself. Yeah. You swear? No. Oh, girl, I'd love to come to Maine. Oh my God, I'd love to. May do more damage than good to oneself. See, that's the thing as well. Every time you put something in YouTube, you open yourself up to the fact that you don't know how it's going to be received. But I also think that there's some topics that need to be talked about and people don't want to talk about them. And it also, I think, makes people feel alone because they don't feel like they can talk about them. Obviously, I won't be able to go into immense detail or I'll literally get kicked off YouTube or I'll get in trouble. But yeah, I might talk about it in the future. I don't know. I want to talk to my therapist about that because, she'd probably have a better idea as to whether or not that'll be beneficial for me or not. Susanna, I was just thinking about you the other day. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, my love. How are you doing? What's going on with you? Fill me in. It's so funny because one of the reasons I wanted to get back on here, number one, is the 23rd of January. My plan was to be back here at the start of January, but that obviously didn't happen. But it was really important to me that I get back on here at the start of the year. The miles are still in the start of the year. But yeah, there's actually a content creator who I follow. I don't know if you guys watch her, Danny Ray Rearranged. I can't remember exactly. She just stopped uploading like a year and a half ago or so, or a year ago. And I was only thinking about her the other day, and then I was like, oh my God, I hope I'm not. I feel like I'm being that person. Not that I think, number one, she's a much bigger channel than I am, but I was like, I hope there aren't people out there worrying about me. God, if they are, I'm sorry. Because I'm fine. Because I'm not fine, but like I'm meh. You know what I mean? I'm a good 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Yeah, we'll go 5 of them. Now, where did she go? I'm not sure. She posted something about taking a break. I think they were moving house. And then she was saying that something about, I can't remember. She said something about like she needed to take a break and she'd come back when she could or something. I'm not sure. Or her path or something. I can't remember. It was like a year ago. Actually, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Life's been a bit hard to think with elderly parents. It's difficult months to mention anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry, Susanna. That's rough. I love. That's very rough. My granny had dementia. And I helped look after her a little bit. Like, I'm not going to sit here and take credit. My cousins who lived down here did way more, like way more than I did. Kind of like the last year or two, I went down like 2 days a week, like in the morning to like, afternoon time. Because my cousin wasn't working, so but like my cousins did way more than I did. But like, I know what that's like. It's not even just the dealing with them forgetting everything. It's like the emotional toll, but also their behavior changes and they, you know what I mean? They become different people. And I know, and everyone it affects differently. Excuse me, pardon me. But I'm sorry that you're going through that, and I hope that you're taking time as well to look after yourself and taking breaks when you need them, and that you have a little bit of support in your family, and or friends or carers or whatever, because it's very difficult. And also know always that you can come here and talk to us whenever you want. You are more than welcome to come here and chat, because I really mean that, guys. I've always wanted to have this community as a safe space for people who want to talk and need to talk or anything. Because I spent a long time being very isolated because I wouldn't talk to anyone and I didn't feel like I had anywhere to go. Like, obviously I had friends and stuff like that, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you can talking to somebody anonymously, you know what I mean, is easier. You know, that kind of way. Yeah. Still watch, but turn down the volume. The absolute urge I have to comment really loudly on that text, but I won't. But fair enough. We're still here though. Great talking to you. You too, my love. I'm so glad we got to catch up. And send me that message on Instagram. Thanks. You're so welcome, Susan. Anytime. Is it Susan or Susanna? I've just realised I said Susanna, but I'm not even sure if it is Susanna. Lol, I see you. I love you, Terry. But yeah, I will be starting a Facebook group, as I mentioned, for everyone to come chat. There will be rules, obviously. Like, we are not professionals. Okay, people can talk about stuff and whatever. And Susan, my friends call me Sue. Okay, cool. So awesome sauce. So, okay. I don't know if that means I can call you Sue If it doesn't, sorry. What off, lads, yeah? But yeah, I'm going to set up that. Sorry, everyone's seeing my toast. Excuse me. Because I got my nails done for like the first time in a year and a half. I have no nails, but like, look. Nails are shiny. They're shiny. I got them done like a week ago, so they're a bit chipped, but anyway. Yeah, I'm going to set up that Facebook group. I will link it. Probably what I'll do is turn on the community tabs. I don't know what this video looks like on your screen right now. So community tabs is probably here or here or here. I don't know where it is. But if you go onto the main page, One Day Atatidy page, it's in one of the tabs there. So I need to do more research, promise it. I will say, thank you. I'm going to figure out how community tabs works and see what we can do there. And then I want to get a link for all the resources for anyone who needs them. And then I'm going to set up a Facebook group and I want to set up a Discord channel as well. So for those of you who are not familiar with Discord, I think that way more people would be familiar with Facebook groups. I'm sorry if I just smacked my microphone there. But Discord is basically like, you can get an app on your phone, an app on your computer, whatever program on your computer. It's very popular in the gaming world. You can use it for gaming with your friends. You can use it. They have like, I can't remember what the actual thing is, but there's different like threads and stuff. There's different there's different categories you can have in a Discord server. So like you can upload pictures, you can share videos, you can share links, you can talk amongst yourself. There's voice chat, there's video chat. One of the reasons I haven't set that up yet is because I didn't have any moderators. And I don't know if I have the time to moderate it properly. And I don't want anyone getting in trouble or causing trouble on me not being able to properly moderate it. But I think that, we're all adults here, and I think I'll put the rules up, and if anyone breaks them, we'll kick them, basically. I'll have to be quite strict. And also, I think if I actually ask people for help, I might get help. I'm very bad at that. Asking people help, I'm like, I don't want to bother anyone. I did this recently, Sunday. I was like, I didn't want to bother anyone. And then when the person who I was speaking to was like, oh my God, I was dying to do something about that. I was dying to help with that. I would have loved to have done that. But I didn't want to help. I didn't ask them because I didn't want to bother them. But they were like, oh, I would have loved to have done that. I was actually disappointed you didn't ask me. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, so I may even ask one or two of you guys if you'd be up for it. You are absolutely under no obligation whatsoever. But as if we get a couple of members who are on quite a bit, I may see if anybody wants to do that. But yeah, so the Discord server will be coming soon, which means we can talk all the time. You'll be sick of me. You're like, leave me alone. But yeah, Discord servers, we can chat amongst ourselves. Also, as previously mentioned, the gaming channel I don't have. It's like, does it exist? Yes, technically it exists. There's nothing on it. But I would really love to get that started this year. And I know some of you are going to say, how many videos on this channel first? The one you already have. And to you, I say, excellent idea. I shall. But yeah, so a lot of stuff's coming up. I'm going to do more videos in my room because we need to do it, guys. We're going to transfer all the stuff. We're going to move everything. We're going to get everything home. And I'm glad that I got feedback from some of you guys being like, give us all the videos. I'm like happy with that. So we're going to be doing that. This kitchen needs to be cleaned out again. But we all know how long it takes me to do a kitchen series. Because, God, it's painful. See, do you know what happens to me as well? I'll come down here some morning, right? And I'll open a press, cabinet, whatever you want to call it, cupboard, whatever. And something in it will really annoy me. And I'll go, oh, I'll just fix that shelf, or I'll just fix that basket. And then I'll pull the whole thing out. I'll do all of it. I'll put it all back. I may even go on and do a second one. I won't have filmed any of it. And then I'll go, I probably should have filmed that. Yep. And then I won't touch another cabinet for 6 months. So yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. Because this kitchen is just, I never get it to where I want it. Also, I'm not the only person here and I don't get to make overarching decisions. And I regularly get overruled. So there's a lot to either not what I would like to be, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, and I'm going to be doing more stuff. I'm going to show you behind me. There's my lovely little Wrong way. Right here. Ninja Creamy. Would you guys be interested in seeing some videos on that? Wait, everything is backwards. Excuse me. You'll notice my Nespresso is there. I got a new coffee machine. So I saved up for a while and I got people to make donations. I thought she heard me make donations. People were like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I was like, "I want a coffee machine." So give me so much more than that, I'd appreciate it. I told you any videos. Oh, Terry, you cracked me up. But I got a new Ninja Cafe Lux Pro. So if you guys want to hear about that, more about that, learn about that, know about that, reviews, etc., let me know. Excuse me. I have a clam in my throat and it's annoying me. Un momento, por favor. I'm just gonna have a drink. Oh yeah, guys, we got a new fridge. We got a new fridge. Look how much room is in it. Now, would I have loved an American fridge? Yes, of course I would. But we don't have the room for that, unfortunately. We're going to ignore all this. Okay? We're going to ignore all this because I hate this. And I asked that we please not do that. But I was ignored. And I took them down, they went back up. So we're just going to, let's just try and win the battles we can win. I can't speak. Love to see the progress to your room. It doesn't matter if it's not all finished, but the progress is progress. Oh yeah, well, progress is progress. That's true. You haven't seen my room since before. It looks totally different. I will definitely do a video on my room for sure. Second that, Terry. Make a homemade cough syrup out of onion and honey. Interesting. Onions are I'm not a huge fan of onions, but let me think. Shh. Everyone, shh. No, but I will. I'll definitely do an update video on that. Sorry, I keep tilting the thing. I'm trying to get this glare off my glass because I know some people. I got a message from someone before being like, "Can you fix that? It's really annoying." I'm pretty sure you can guess what I wanted to say back, but did not because manners. Joking. I will. What I might even do is just do a quick run around and just do a quick tour of my room, even just to give, even like just a short, like 5-10 minute video. Would you guys be interested in that? And I'll just throw it up then one of the days during the week. Not as short because they're like, I think they cap out at 2 minutes or something. So I will actually show you things properly. But I might do that. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? Just like a real quick like run around. Here's where everything ended up kind of thing. Because I can definitely do that. That's really easy to do. But yeah, I'm so sorry. My apologies. Sorry, guys, there's something stuck in my throat. Right there. And it's driving me mad. It's when my eyes are running. But yes. If you guys can give me like 10 seconds, bear with me. Sorry about that, you guys. I hope you guys couldn't hear me. I muted you there, but I'm just worried that my headphones may have still picked me up. Sorry, just have to clean my nose. Didn't think you wanted to listen to that. Hello too, yes. Yes, okay, cool. Well, I can definitely do that. That's absolutely no hassle. I can do that. Fill a jar half with chopped onions, fill with honey, let's say. Use the syrup, it works. Oh, cool. Nice. How long just leave it for, Terry? Half of chopped onion, fill with honey. Okay. I've a similar recipe with sugar and onions. I've never heard of any of these guys. That's crazy. Hold on, I will now take pictures of the jet so I can remember this. Excuse me. But yeah. Anyway, I will do that. What was I talking about? Yes. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the shop today. I do worry. I do apologise, and I'm out of practice of this, so I'm not the best. But yeah, I will set up the Discord and I will share a link. I'll probably share the link in the communities tab. I'll probably post on the video descriptions as well in the future. But I will definitely I'll put up a post on communities tab to be like, hey guys, this is the link. La la la. I have a quart in my fridge since November. It's still good and used today, actually. Great for sore throat and coughs. Yeah, another herbal person. Oh, herby person. Yeah, nice. How long do I have to let it sit and then use the syrup? How long do I have to let it sit for? Is it for like an hour? Is it for like a week? Like herby as in herbs. I assume so much. What else would you be talking about, Sherry? I couldn't possibly imagine what else you'd be talking about. Oh my god, guys, my hair's actually gone so long. Look at this. Wait, I should bring it ahead of camera. It's gone so freaking long. I like it though. I miss having really long hair. The only problem is my hair gets so knotty, like literally. My hairdresser said to me, it doesn't matter. She's like, I can cut your hair to here. It doesn't matter how much you take off your hair. It's the type of hair I have. Honestly, guys, I think I've type 1 hair. My hair does nothing. Like my hair's just straight. And this bit here is because I was literally doing this earlier. As soon as that dries, when my hair dries, I literally do that with straight. Like literally, it's crazy. Let it sit for a day or so to leach out the compounds of the onions. I must remember that. Thank you, girl. I must give that a try. Take a picture. Excuse me. God, coughing is annoying me. It must be annoying you guys as well. I apologise if it is. But yeah, so I will get on that. I actually should have my notes popped out here, and I don't. Hello, computer. There we go. Oh, update. Apparently, this updated when I wasn't paying attention. Thank you for all of the information. Okay, so Facebook group and Discord. Cool. I have my little notes up here. Let's see for data at least to come in. If I braid my hair and brush it, look like Cousin It from the Addams. I love that. So you've created long. Do you have really super long hair as well, Terry? For Cousin It, that's so funny. Lol. Lol. Did I double space that I did? I didn't even spell Facebook correctly. Yeah, but I will do that, and I will when that's all set up, I'll let you guys know. And I'll show you I'll put the invite links and whatever up. You'll probably see the Facebook group first, because if you follow me on Facebook, it's very easy to create. But with the Discord, I'll have to set up a whole chat. So yeah. Yes, cool. That is saved. Perfect. Sorry, my little notes thing there that I keep on my computer, and then we can chat there and share ideas and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, what was I going to say? I don't think I've anything else to fill you guys in on. I want to do a gaming channel at some point. I don't know when it's going to be, but if it is, if and when I do, I'll share it with you guys. You are under absolutely no obligation to look at it or anything like that. But yeah, I think that's what I need as well. The Discord would be good for a central hub for all the different little things to bring it all together. But yeah. Anyway, what time are we? We're an hour and 20. Okay, I think I'm going to jump off, guys. I've had such a great time talking to all you guys. But I also have to go and get a few bits done today. Yeah, I gotta go pick some stuff up and whatever. I also need to go build that chair, which is probably going to take a while. If it's not like the last one. But yeah, thankfully I like building stuff from IKEA. So But hopefully I'll have that Discord and Facebook group up in the next couple of days. I got distracted and be looking into the Lee bookcase, at least here in Norway. You can get an exchange piece like an extra top shelf. I love that. Well, I think there's usually the stock is the same, like across Europe. But I don't know. I kind of want to check. No, I'm not going to check on stream. It's like we're not sitting here when you shop on IKEA. Well, yeah, no, I'll definitely have a look at that because that actually do you know actually that makes sense as well because when I was in IKEA yesterday, the top shelf was like open, there was no cap on it, which I thought was a bit weird. I was like, did that not come off, or is that go on something else, or bloody blur? But yeah, I know we don't have the exact same stuff, but a lot of the time we will, or you guys will let it first. I know, like I saw an American YouTuber use the extension. Okay. Well, if Norway has it and the US has it, I'm sure we do. Because I know usually, like Norway, Denmark, Finland, obviously you guys get stuff first from IKEA and Sweden, obviously. Because I know before I spoke to somebody in Norway who's like, oh, we have this thing. And I was like, I've never heard of that. And then like maybe 3 months later, I was in Dublin and they were like, oh, new product. And I was like, oh, that's what they were talking about. I think you guys get it first. But yeah, no, I'll definitely have a look. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up here, my lovely, wonderful, beautiful friends. I hope you're all keeping really well. I will get on that video. Actually, now throw that in my notes. I will throw that video up in the next while, in the next couple of days, hopefully, of like just a quick run around the room and show you guys the update and progress and all that kind of stuff. It's like a shelf with an open bottom that you put on top of the shelf. That's exactly what it sounds like, yeah. Interesting. I'm definitely going to have a look into that. Thank you so much, Chris. I didn't even know about that. Because I would have just been like, oh, we don't have it. Oh, well. So thank you. I'm definitely going to look into that. Because it'd be great if I could get an extra shelf for doing that. Because I have a lot of books as well. I've got a huge amount of books. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad to catch up with all of you. Great to see you as well, Terry, my love. And we had Carissa, and we had Sue, and we had Erin. Did I get everybody? Did I miss someone? If I missed you, I'm so sorry. Oh, salt as well. Oh my God, salt and pepper. Of course, my love. Oh my God, what am I like? What am I actually like? I do apologize. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. And a great week ahead. And I will talk to look, see your chat. It'll be soon. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, guys, mind yourselves. Love y'all. Bye.